my name is Ham Donishman. I am the Senior Product Manager for Smart Systems. And today we're going to talk about the Smart Building Hub and how to connect this Smart Building Hub for the first time. So Smart Building Hub is the main hub for the entire Verasys system. And this is a device right here that we're going to connect to today. And the device itself is, has some LEDs on it. As you can see, you have a power light. In this case, we have what we call the field SC bus, which is sitting there and blinking. And the reason it's blinking, obviously, is because it's communicating to our network system that we have within this demo box. So for the first time today, what we have to do, when you're getting ready to set up, you're going to get what's called a quick start guide. This will be inside the box when you open up the Smart Building Hub for the first time. So within the quick start guide, we have a 6-step process, very straightforward, very simple to follow, and that's what we're going to cover today. The most important thing about this quick start guide is that first time you log in and trying to connect to the system, or at least the Smart Building Hub, the information regarding the passphrase is in here. Information regarding your user password and all that information is here. So for the first time, it's going to ask you to change that. And when you do change it, then obviously you got to make sure you write that down. We have stickers on these types of quick starts. You could peel that sticker off and you could put it on the back of the Smart Building Hub in case you lose this piece of paper. So today I'm going to use my laptop to connect to this particular Smart Building Hub. You could always use your phone if it's a smart device phone. Or you could use an iPad here that I have here, or any kind of smart device to be able to connect. But today I'm going to give you the example of using a laptop. And then also we'll log in with the iPad to show you the difference on that. So again, back to how we're going to connect. So the Smart Building Hub behaves very similar to a router from your home. So it's creating a hotspot, and what that means right now is creating a Wi-Fi hotspot. So if you go into your Wi-Fi settings, and typically in a Microsoft Windows, you have your Wi-Fi right here on this screen, and when you click on it, you get a list of all the Wi-Fi that's surrounding nearby your laptop. In this case, I'm going to go back to my quick start again, look for my particular SSID number that I'm looking at, and this particular hub has a SBH-1A1 C9F. So that's the only one that I know of that is connected near me, so that is the one that I'm going to connect to. So simply I will double click on that, and it's making a first attempt of connecting to that device, and then now I have to put the passphrase in. So I'm going to go ahead passphrase into this particular device. So you got to make sure the exact capitalization or lowercase or whatever is sitting on that quick start guide, you got to make sure you type that exactly correct. So I am going to, typically all our Smart Building Hub starts with SBH, and then you have a hyphen or a dash, and in this case it's F as in Frank, capital, 695, F as in Frank again, and 1. So that is my passphrase that I'm getting ready to enter. So I hit OK, and the next step should be, it makes the connection, and as you can see up here, my Verasys Wi-Fi lights are all on steady. So that tells me I have a good connection now between my laptop and the SBH. So physically you can see this. Typically in Windows, it typically comes up with a set network location. You know, in this case, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to make this a public network and hit close. So at this point right now, where you're sitting, we have Smart Building Hub connected to this laptop. So the second step, which is also explained in the quick start, you need to pull up a browser. And a browser is going to allow you to connect to the Wi-Fi hotspot of this particular device. So I'm going to use Google Chrome. You could use Microsoft IE, or you could use Firefox, or whatever your preference is from a browser perspective. So as I'm opening up my browser here, I'm going to close a bunch of these pre-configured. And in this case, you just want to highlight your link in your browser and simply just type Smart Building. I've done this so many times that comes up automatically for me. smartbuildinghub.com. That's what you want to enter. So by connecting Smart Building Hub, since I am connected to the Smart Building Hub itself, the first time you're going to get this screen. This is our security screen. Since we don't have our security set up yet, it will give you this screen, and then you want to hit Advance, and then you want to proceed to the actual Smart Building Hub. And the first screen you should see now is the login. This is our first screen, as in logging into the Smart Building Hub itself. So again, back to your quick start guide, and this will be step number 4, logging in. This is where I have to put the user and the password. In this case, the default is admin, and then I have to go back to my passphrase that I put in. So in this case would be, I'm going to type in admin, and then our passphrase again, SB, capital SBH, hyphen or a dash, and in this case is F as in Frank, 695, F as in Frank again, and 1. Obviously, every Smart Building Hub is going to have a different passphrase for the first time you log in. So we're going to log in, and as you can see, it's spinning away, is making a connection, and you will get our disclaimer for the first time. You want to read this through based on the disclaimer that's on this page, agree to the disclaimer, and the next screen you should see is asking you to change the passphrase, so we have a new passphrase into the system. We don't want to keep the what's on this piece of paper, obviously from a security perspective, and now you want to give it a new admin password, and then also new Wi-Fi passphrase. To make it simple for myself, I'm just going to make this Verasys, capital V, Verasys 1, and I'm going to make verify new admin. I might have to verify that what I just typed in again, so Verasys 1 again. And if I want to keep my passphrase the same, I'll keep that the same as well, and Verasys 1. I'll save. Now what it's going to do next here, it saved the setting, but it's going to disconnect me from the hub. And the reason for that is I just changed the passphrase. So before was the SBH dashed and the number that I had to put in, but now the passphrase has changed to Verasys 1. So the actual connection to the SBH will be disconnected, and then as soon as it gets disconnected, you will have to put in the new password back into the SBH. So in this case, being the laptop, the way I have to do this, I'm going to go, as you can see, the disconnected, and the Wi-Fi disconnection right now is gone. And if I make a connect here, it's interesting enough, with the laptop it does this to you. It may give you problems like not connecting. So what I would do is, in this case, cancel, pull it up, go to the JC or the SBH 1A1 C95, go into properties, and then now, as you can see here, if I show the characters of the network security key, we want to change that now to, oops, let me go back into that again. Not a problem, real quick here, back to properties, show characters, and we want to change that now to Verasys 1. And I'll hit OK to be saved. I'm going to go back to the Wi-Fi connection and double click. Now we should have the connection based on the new passphrase. We have made the connection. The Wi-Fi is connected. I'm going to just basically go back to my browser and try to reconnect. Here's my login screen again. I'm going to type in admin, and my new password now is Verasys 1, and I'm going to log in. And this would be the first screen that you see. And since I am connected to the network here with devices, the first thing it's doing is auto-discovering my devices, and it's popping into the screen, the first screen. Thank you for joining us for this video.